Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 6, I believe, of our Settra the Imperishable Let's Play. We're back right where we left off, so we've got the rest of this turn 30 to complete before we move on. So let's just, let me just have a look around, reacquaint myself with what's going on. Okay, we've got Settra over here, we took our hike. Yes, we moved back from Martek because we didn't want to try and face their army. Senator men pushed back from Numas because we did find out that that is a Skaven stronghold. So, let's get into it. Our mission is to build a grave port, I believe. Yes, construct a grave port. So, for that we need tier 3, so let's upgrade Zandri instead of Khemri. What else can we do? We've not got a lot of money left. Can we afford to build? No, okay, we can't quite afford to build a desert lookout, so we'll save our money for that. Yeah, okay, we'll save our money for that. We've got a couple of things, weapons, armor, enchanted items. We're not going to want to craft any of those yet. Any more units we want to recruit into Senator Men's army? Could recruit some horsemen. I think we will do. 2 horsemen and 1 warriors. Seems like a nice army there for him. So let's get right into it, end this turn. We've got a really nice income considering we are playing as Tomb Kings, so that should be really, really nice. Let's see what Thegan's Errantry decide to do, because I would like, if possible, to take Martek now, rather than leaving it alive. But if I don't think we're going to be able to take it and their army isn't going to push out from it, then what we can do is make peace and do something else like that. The Knights of Origo have declared war on Curon. Now, if you don't know, Curon is the starting faction, the base starting faction for Bretonnia. It's where King Lewin starts. It's in the very north of Bretonnia. I can show you on the map over here. Curon is up there. That's Curon. So, I don't know why the Knights of Origo are currently declaring war on them. That just doesn't make any sense to me at all. What's this? Guerrillas in our midst. A network of seditious ne'er-do-wells. So, discord in your province and public order is falling. Seek methods to remedy this before it erupts into full-blown rebellion. So we've got unhappy populace. Where? Everywhere. So, war declared. So, Origo declared war on Curon. The Dune Kingdoms, who are here, and like here, they're around there, have declared war on Clan Moors, and the Rakaf dynasty have declared on the Sentinels, who hold the Black Pyramid. So what I might do is, when Senator Men has readied his army, I might move him right to the border here, just so we can make sure that the Rakaf dynasty don't take the Black Pyramid out from under us. It is, of course, a very, very valuable location. What can we do here? Can we get this to it? We can. We can get our defense structure in Agrul Migdal. Nothing new here. So, we've got 1 turn left on our recruitment here. So let's end this turn and see what happens in the end turn. Because I definitely don't want the Rakaf dynasty to take the Black Pyramid, of Nagash. So what we might end up have to do is, if they do take it, rush right in with Sanutuman's army, and then move Settra as well, and then maybe we can just take out the Rakaf dynasty, kind of like straight away. See what we can do there. Because we definitely don't want to lose that really valuable province. I haven't really thought about declaring war on them. It's a little bit out of the way, and they do have a very strong province. It's got a very large garrison, and they can field a quite large army. So I don't particularly want to just, like, go in and siege it. But if the Rakaf dynasty want to do it for us, then we can take advantage of the battle between the AIs and go do something like that. Ooh, a lot of war is going on here. This is very interesting. So we can see here that the Dune Kingdoms are also now at war with the Rakaf dynasty, and the Rakaf dynasty are now at war with the Strigos Empire. So they're at war with the Sentinels, the Dune Kingdoms, and the Strigos Empire. So we've completed our recruitment in Senutumen's army. We'll move him right up to here. Can we? We can move in there, but it is trespassing. There's their army with King Hakor. Can upgrade Gorgazan. May as well. No reason not to. Is now the time to declare on the Strigos Empire? It might be. What we'll do is we'll wait out one more turn and we'll see where the balance of power seems to be swinging in this region. And then we'll either declare war on the Rakaf dynasty or on the Strigos Empire and take some really valuable provinces. There's a lot of stuff we can get. We can get Bel Aliad, we can get Kofa, I believe it's called. What's this? Non-aggression pact with Queek. They're going to give us 200, so I'm just going to accept it, because we're probably not going to be pushing that way for a little bit, just because Settra's army is over at Al-Haik, and we're going to want to keep him in the west for now. Let's see what ends up happening here. That, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back now, and the Rakaf dynasty want a non-aggression pact. We will not be accepting that. He is currently ambushing in the wastes here. There's a rogue army, the Pilgrims of Mamidia, I believe. The Red Fangs are Y. Stray slaves, men whose flesh still crowds their bones with hearts that continue to beat, have been found wandering the lands. Throwing themselves upon our mercy, they beg for their lives and the freedom to return to their faraway homes. What shall we do? So we leave them to wander. We get -8 public order in all our provinces, but diplomatic relation or living servants. We're definitely going to go with living servants. Nice bonus to growth there. And here is Nicolandor, the Blade of Skolaril, with his huge and very impressive army. He does hold one of the books of Nagash. I don't really want to fight him at the moment. He's got a very, very powerful army. So Senutamen is here. We're just going to put him in a Beneath the Sands thingy-majoo. Talismans, enchanted items. No, there's nothing new there that we can get. How much is Settra? Okay, Settra is needed here for now. So let's get that grave port that we've been going after, and let's go through another end turn, and then maybe we will declare war on the Strigos Empire and see what we can do there, depending on whether or not the Rakaf dynasty take the Black Pyramid. Actually, I don't know why I'm worrying about diplomatic repercussions with the Sentinels. They already hate us. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, aversion, treaties, ruler's prejudice, great power. Like, yeah, it's a -112 at the moment. It is improving to -74, but that's not much better, really. So let's just march Senutamen in. Screw the diplomatic consequences. Usharan is trespassing. I wonder if we could get their army out there right now. Take out Usharan's army, and then go from there. We've discovered King Hakor. Was there a battle there? Let's have a look. So we've discovered King Hakor, who's apparently doing stuff down here. Prince Hakaros, our prince, has gained a point, so we'll be putting that in Blade Master. We're wanting him to be a very powerful duelist. There's Usharon. Can we reach him this turn? No, we cannot. So let's march out Settra for now. We managed to get a nice bank of public order here. So I can see one army there with a von Karstein, and one army here with Usharan, who I believe is the leader here. Oh, what is that? Sri Limrender is currently sieging Martek against a full Bretonian stack and the garrison. Don't know whether he's going to manage to do that. So we've got the shift. Oh, you can't move in the shifting sands. So let's walk out. What was this battle here? Casualties 2,933. Massive casualties. Not looking like it was here. So I don't know who that battle was fought with or against. As you can see, here a massive army from Othos and a rather large garrison as well, with some tomb guard and stuff like that, as well as some tomb scorpions. So we're definitely not wanting to take that. The Rakaf dynasty is just at war with everybody at the moment. So next turn is probably going to be our expansion turn with Settra. We've got our full army, some very powerful units. So maybe we'll take Bel-Aliad, or depending on how Sri Limrender, it just doesn't sound right. Depending on how Sri Limrender does, then maybe we'll go and take Martek instead. So let's end this turn. The AI controlled factions proving to be very interesting in this particular campaign. Definitely very, very interesting. So let's keep moving forwards and see if we can make use of the wars that are going on around here. Maybe snag a few quick provinces that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get. The Knights of Arrigo, what do they want? They want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, for now, we'll just accept it. And the Thegans Errantry, they want peace, which we'll not be accepting. Oh, Sri Tomb Render won and has taken Martek. So we could colonise that with Settra's army, but that would leave us unable to conquer anything for a few turns while we regenerate. What does this? They want a non-aggression pact, which we'll also not be accepting. Ooh, they colonised Martek. Okay, this is definitely an opportunity, because they should be very, very weak from colonising. So if we can get there in one turn, we should be able to take out their main army. I'm not sure whether we can get there in one turn, so we'll have to see. I hope we can. That would be very, very good. So yes, Thegans Errantry has been destroyed. We made a non-aggression pact. Ooh, we can't quite reach Martek. So we'll move up there. Then maybe we'll do it next turn, because I shouldn't be able to regenerate that much. So maybe we'll be able to do it next turn. Oh, the Beastmen are just going on a rampage. Blimey, they're really going at it, aren't they? Beastmen down here, big issue apparently. Let's just keep moving around, Senator Men. We don't really care about the diplomatic repercussions with this guy. So there's an army and there's an army. So it looks like Oftos lost his entire army over here. I don't know against who, but that's definitely interesting. That, I believe, is the Black Tower of Aachen, and this is the province, the Black Tower of Aachen. Is it special importance? It is. Strategic location to Tomb Kings. So we've got a settlement upgrade in Kemri, which we'll definitely want to do. So Settra's moving up to Martek, so let's end this turn for now and see if we can't take Martek next turn. Because hopefully they shouldn't have been able to regenerate that much, and they do. It looks like they've got a few weak units, a couple of zombies, some skeletons, which should be relatively easy to take out considering our slightly more advanced army with some large monsters, which hopefully they're not able to deal with. So let's put this on fast forward and see what happens. Knights of Arrigo moving down their Paladin. I don't know why I said that weirdly. Paladin. So nothing particular. Ooh, Beastmen. More Beastmen. We don't like Beastmen. Oh, they've moved out of Bel-Aliad. They've marched out, which means I believe they forego their entire regeneration. Unless it happens on their turn, not mine. I'm not actually sure about that, whether the regeneration of the AI factions happens on my turn or on their turn. Which should definitely be interesting to find out. Okay, so we've constructed a grave port. What's the next thing? We need to raid Al-Haik. But we own Al-Haik. That's a bad quest. I don't want to do that. So we're not at war with 3 Limrender. So we could just take Martek. No garrison. Would literally be free. Or we can march up to Bel-Aliad, which does have a small garrison. I'm not sure we can do it. Let's march back into our territory for now. Senator Man is going to keep walking around, seeing what's going on. Ah, here's the June Kingdoms. So they held Bagar and Antok, but not Kasabar, which I believe is somewhere down here. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not massively aware of the army. I'm not particularly aware of the territory around here. Is there any upgrades that we can do? Can put a new building in. Well, I want to save up for the. Oh, that's so expensive. Okay, maybe we won't save up for that. Let's upgrade that and build that. End this turn. See if they burn down the Martek, the Beastman, because I'm curious to see what they do, because they appear to be just running along the westernmost edge of this territory here and just razing settlements to the ground. Razing Lashiek, razing the Wizard Caliph's palace, Eye of the Panther, the Martek, razing everything. Which I've never really seen them do. Like, usually Beastmen do alright, but I've never seen them have quite the amount of success that they're having in this campaign. Ooh, what was that? That's Malagor. We don't like Malagor. So let's see what Malagor's doing. He's raiding in the southern Badlands, which is up here. Yes, Agrul Migdal. But luckily we do have a defensive structure there, so maybe we can hold out a little bit against his army. Okay, back into our turn. We'll march Senator men back to Camry. There's Malagor. He's raiding, but Agrul Migdal does have a desert lookout, which is giving it a nice garrison. So Usharon has decided to go over there. So we could take Bel Aliad. So if we declare war and march on Bel Aliad. Oh wow, just a huge, auto-resolve that. Complete wipe of the enemy's decisive victory. And let's occupy. Killed Martin von Karstein. So we finally encountered Sudenberg, who are down here in El Kalabad, which we are going to want to take at some point, but maybe not quite yet. I wonder how the Rakaf dynasty are doing, because they're at war with quite a lot of people. They're at war with the June kingdoms as well. I'm curious to see if they can get anything done. Settra has leveled up. Let's give him Returned in Madness, which gives him a charge bonus and some physical resistance. We can upgrade some provinces, because we got a bit of money from that. So we'll upgrade Galbaraz, as that is the one which needs the upgrades the most, I think. So let's end this turn, and let's see what the Strigos Empire decide to do. Because they could march all the way round to Bel Aliad and try and take it back from us, although I'm not sure they would be able to, because we took very, very few casualties from taking this. So I wonder if they'll try and do that, or if they'll try and fight the Beastmen and get them out of their territory to stop that Chaos Corruption. I'm not sure if the AI has such good decision-making, if you like, whether they can put the link together between the Rising Chaos Corruption and the Beastmen. I'm really interested to see if they could, because that would be really cool. But I'm not sure. We've gone past their turn and they haven't done anything. So maybe not, although whether they could beat that army is another question entirely. Have we gone past that Beastman turn? Because I think we have, and they haven't done anything either. So that's looking to be a stalemate for a bit. Raiding still over here? Yeah, Malagor's still raiding over here. He's not got a huge army, to be honest. So we'll keep moving Senator men back, who should easily be able to take it with his full army. Nothing we can do here. Oh, we got some more slots available. So that's 13,500, so we are not going to be going for that yet. What can we go for here? A mortuary house? Yeah, okay, we'll get a mortuary house. And we'll get a charnel plaza in Zandri. So they're still in here. They're still there. Settra's still here. Everything is staying stable here. They still, unfortunately, do hold the Sorcerer's Islands and Kofa. So we're going to have to go and get those at some point, which is infuriating, but not necessarily the end of the world. Senutomen still moving, Rakaf Dynasty still surviving, so let's end the turn, see if anything interesting happens. Which I want to say it is going to, but I'm not going to lie, I don't have a huge amount of faith in the AI's abilities to make interesting decisions. But, you know, you can always hope. Empire provinces here. Haven't really seen anything from up north, so I don't know what's going on in the Empire. Would be interesting to have a look at some point. Sudenburg, which is apparently led by Balthazar Gelt. I believe that's maybe one of the bugs with a Christos faction on lockup. We will not be accepting a non-aggression pact. Literally no reason to, because we are just going to conquer them sooner rather than later. The Ironclaw tribe of Ward. As you can see in that little graphic at the top there, we do have a massive advantage over the Strigos Empire. So this should not be a super difficult war, if you like. Moving here, we are actually even with the Rakaf Dynasty and ahead of the June Kingdom, so you can see why the war may not have ended very quickly. Wurzag's war has apparently made peace with the Scabii. No. Not particularly important to us, and we can see here that the army of the Strigos Empire is very low quality. Looking at 5 units of zombies, 3 units of skeleton warriors, and 3 units of skeleton spearmen. The crypt ghouls are actually alright, medium tier units, but all of this, it will just fall apart against Nehakara warriors and cavalry and stuff like that. So, what can we do here? Khemri, there is a slot available, but I'm not sure if there's anything we want to put in there at the moment. So, let's keep marching Senutomen on. And let's put in an upgrade in Gorgazan. And we'll leave the, what's it called? The obelisk there, just to reduce some corruption here, as there is a bit. So, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So, what's happening in this turn? Nothing in particular. Settra's over here regenerating with his army. We pretty much did most of what we want to do this turn. We can upgrade this building in Khemri, get a little bit more income. We've got 1 turn left on our technology, which I believe is the wisdom of the second dynasty. So let's get that ASAP. Let's move through this end turn, and I'm going to be ending the episode a little bit early today. I am going to be ending it as soon as we reach turn 40. I'm afraid some things in real life have come up, and I am going to have to finish the episode. I do apologise, but don't worry, there will be another episode tomorrow, and hopefully every day until we finish this series. And if there isn't, I will release a very quick video saying that when the next episode will be, if it might be a couple of days. And just to give you a forewarning in this video, although I will be making an official update video next week, I am going away on holiday next Saturday, which is Saturday the 26th. No, not 26th, Saturday the 17th, I think, or Saturday the 16th. And then I am going away till the next weekend, so there will not be any videos in that point. I do not have enough time, unfortunately, to record a week's worth of videos before I go away and edit it and set it to upload and all that. So do expect a lack of videos for roughly about a week. But after that I will be back and I will be uploading again. So let's get back into the game. Hakor Rakaf Dynasty, Aggression Pact, no, we will definitely not be accepting that. We are going to be wanting to declare war on them at some point. So here we go. This is the turn. Senutomen has gained a highborn Khemri, which is giving him some public order, and we have got the wisdom of the second dynasty, which is giving us 1 army capacity, but is unfortunately reducing our research rate. So if I go into the recruit lord, I only have the base 2 lords. If I go into technology, I need 200 to get one of these. So what I might do is wait 2 turns and then grab those. I don't know how long it takes, since I can't see a number, but I hope not that long. So that is the plan for next time. We'll complete our mission. Hopefully we'll just like walk in here, hit raid, and then walk back out again. We will continue to posture around the other factions in this area, specifically the Rakaf and the Strigos. Senator Men is going to keep moving up and defending our eastern border, and maybe at some point pushing against the Skaven. We're going to keep upgrading our capital, and hopefully next time we'll be able to get either Wakaf or Rakash and gain ourselves effectively a legendary lord. So thank you very much for watching this episode of our Let's Play Settra the Imperishable. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit a like and consider subscribing. If you didn't, feel free to dislike. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.